Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my presentation. I will give you a brief explanation about my completed project. Task 4 is from SMS detection. We need to build an AI model that can classify SMS messages as spam or legitimate. Use techniques like TF-IDF or word embeddings with classifiers like need-based logistic regression or support vector machines to identify spam messages. This is the required dataset for our project. This dataset contains four features. Among of these four features, first two features used to train and test our mentioned classifier, and last two classifier isn't used because this last two features isn't used in our task because these features are empty features in our dataset. Here's the implementation of our project. First of all, I import pandas library that is required to read CSV file. Here's the pictorial view of our dataset. First of all, we need some performing some operation for preprocessing to preprocess our data. First of all, we drop some unnecessary data like the last two columns. After removing this data, unnecessary data, our dataset contains 5,572 rows and two columns. And this is the short description about how many text are harm and how many text are spam. And check if there are any null value contains in our dataset or not. Fortunately, our dataset do not contain any null value. Then duplicate data is unnecessary or it's not any impact in our testing purpose. That's why we drop all duplicates data. After dropping duplicate data, our dataset contains 5,169 rows and two columns. Then we need to separate our dataset into two parts. X contains feature parts of our dataset and Y contains the corresponding class levels of our dataset. Here we need to map harm to 0 and spam to 1 because our machine learning model cannot perform operation on numeric text data except numerical data. That's why we need to convert all text data or categorical data or any type of data into numerical data. Then we split our dataset into train and test for test data. Here our features data is in remains in text format. That's why we need to implement TF-IDF techniques to convert text data into TF-IDF features. Here is the implementation of need-based classifier. This portion is for training this classifier using chain dataset. Using test dataset, this portion is used for testing this classification classifier of this model classifier. This is the classification report and confusion matrix of this classifier. This classifier has 98% accuracy for this dataset. This is the implementation of logistic regression classifier. This portion used for training this classifier using training data. Using test data, this portion is used to check the performance of this classifier. Here is the classification report and confusion matrix of logistic regression classifier. This classifier has 97% accuracy for this dataset. And here is the implementation of support vector machine classifier. This is the classification report and confusion matrix of support vector machine classifier. Its accuracy is 99%. And we should see that among all of this model, support vector machine classifier provide better accuracy and it is 99%. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, you can ask me anytime, and I will give you this implementing code in the video description. Thank you very much again.